There are a lot of excellent image editors out there, but for our assignment today, just to get to know a little bit about an image editor, something that is very easily accessible, easy to use, we're going to be using sumopaint.com. So all you need to do is go to sumopaint.com. What we're going to be using is the free version, and here's the free version right here. Click on this. There is no need at this point to purchase anything unless you're going to be going into art, communication, marketing, engineering, architecture, somewhere that you would be using this quite often. But for right now, try a lot of different image editors and figure out which one works for you best. So get on the website, here we go, and we're going to have our first lesson. Once we're on Sumo Paint, what we're going to be using is open from hard drive, and that's where our image is. You can also open from a URL or open a new image, but we're going to be altering an existing image, so we're going to open up from our hard drive. Click, and here we go. I'm going to choose an image that I want to use. And oh, there was a great cat image over here. Let's get this cat. Now we're going to alter this image for our use. We can alter the image by using a pencil tool. Over here we have a brush tool, an eraser. We can actually use this eraser to get rid of the background. And do it a little bit more quickly. Get rid of everything in there. So now we've got our image altered. Let's say we want to put in here, and this, what we're looking at right here, is an inbred cat. Ta-da! So altering the image is very good. It gives you a little bit more creativity, makes it a little bit more interesting, can give it a little bit of humor, kind of more of a pleasing look. So that's pretty much it to altering an image. Okay, we're going to learn how to resize an image, and we're going to open an image from my account, and we're going to scroll down here. Oh, that's Darwinian. Now this image is way too large to use. If you, most documents or PowerPoints or everything will allow you to resize once you get a large picture on there. The problem is when you use that resize, every time that document opens, the computer has to resize that document, so it takes too long and it makes it inefficient for opening things. So what you want to do is you want to make the document the size you want it to really be on your document or your PowerPoint or whatever you want. So I'm going to change the image size on this. I'm going to click Constraint Proportions, and I'm going to put it 200 pixels by 142, which is a good size for putting on any kind of electronic document or PowerPoint presentation. And there we have it, much smaller. Looks better, doesn't it? Now what we're going to do is, we've got this image, it's too large, so we know we're going to have to be doing some adjusting. But all I want is a picture of that's Darwinian. So I'm going to use this tool right here to select an area. There we go. I've selected this area. I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to open up a new image, which gives me a blank, essentially a blank sheet of paper. I'm going to make it small so it'll be about the size that I really need for my document. I'm going to click OK. And then I'm going to paste that's Darwinian there. Now, it's not where I want it to be. So I'm going to use this Move tool, and I'm going to move it where I want it. And there she is. That's Darwinian. Pretty easy, huh? Now we want to use this for a PowerPoint, or we're going to use it for a website or anything, and we're going to have text around it and other images. And one of the things that we want to do is, rather than have the text but right up against an image, we want it to give it some breathing room and put a border around that image. So we can go to Image, we can go to Canvas Size, and we're going to constrain proportions. And what we're going to do is make the border around the image wider, and that way it'll look much nicer with the text around it. So see, with the border, it gives the image some breathing room. It will prevent the text from getting right up to the image, so you can read the text better. And looked pretty easy, didn't it? So now I want you to try it.